Okay, so the first things that you'll need is to do Recipe for Disaster, freeing the dwarf, because you'll need to get the dwarven rock cake. Okay, so then you go to Nightmare Zone, which is in you know what I'm saying, it'll be right here in the corner. You could also just use the minigame teleport and then select Nightmare Zone teleport. So then you dream with Dominic, right? You choose customizable hard mode. So you pay 26,000 coins per dream, and you gotta put money in the coffer. So you click use the coffer, then you deposit money into it. So, this is what I use for range. It doesn't really make too much of a difference. If you're pure or whatever, just use whatever gives you the most range bonus. And personally, I use a magic short bow with rune arrows, but you could also use a blowpipe. Whatever you decide you'd rather use. So then you drink out of the potion, right? So these are the quests that if you're a pure you'd want to do, right? Vampire Slayer, Corsair Curse, Mountain Daughter, and then Lost City and Tree Note Village would work great. But these are the bosses that I decide to use just because they're the easiest. You could also do the Grand Tree, but I do the ones from Tree Note Village, Lost City, Lunar Diplomacy, and Animal Magnetism and Vampire Slayers. So when you're all ready and set to go into it, just click accept. Right, so then you get taken into here, and then I like to also I bring about 20 doses of ranging potions, which is equivalent to 4 doses each. Well, I bring 4 to 5, either way works. So then you just rock cake yourself down to 1 hit point, and then you'll want to drink your absorption potions like so. And then when you're at 1 hit point, you will only take 1 damage, and that'll only take away 1 dose, or not one dose, but 1 point from your absorption. As you can see in the top left, we have 198 points. So as long as we stay 1 hit point, that'll allow us to stay 198 hits, unless we get all of them attacking us. Then however many monsters are attacking you will bring it down by 1 per attack. So that's all you gotta do. I like to put on the prayer, and then when we finally get to 0 prayer points, then you just go at it like you would regularly. Now, one thing you can also do is go into your screen mode, wherever your screen mode is. I'm not entirely sure. I think it's display, right? You can go to this. I'm not totally sure. I think it's this one right here. Yeah, you can click on that one, and then when you click on that arrow right there, the restore button, it's on the left of the X. I don't think my mouse is showing, but when you click on that, the little option on the top right corner, that's right on the left side of the X, the screen window button, you can actually minimize the game, or basically put it in bordered mode, so then you can resize the client, so you can watch YouTube or even play another game that's in windowed mode or something like that. And basically that'll allow you to see your hit points at all times, even if you want to watch YouTube, Netflix, whatever, play a different game, do whatever you do on your computer, and you can still watch your hit points levels. So whenever you get to 2, you just rock cake again, or whatever level, just know that the higher your hit points goes, the less or more frequently you have to use absorption potions, and then you can use your super ranging. This kind of, in my opinion, is better than overloads for range, because you don't need the attack or strength levels, and you don't need defense levels. So otherwise it would automatically get you back up to 50 hit points. So you'd have to rock cake more. This way is less click intensive and, in my opinion, more effective.